It is now time to continue asking the expert. We've been giving you a lot to work with today. Dr. Natasha Bhuyan still here with us from One Medical Group. Our first question is from Olivia in Glendale. What are the true benefits of sea moss? Now, I had never heard of it, so let it rip.
You know, it's interesting. My patients ask me about sea moss all the time. I see ads for it all over Instagram. Sea moss is really like a sea vegetable. So it is packed with nutrients, iron, and fiber. And there's research that shows if people take sea moss and they've got joint swelling or joint stiffness, it can help improve that. The other thing is because it's packed with fiber, it helps people feel full sooner. And so it can help with weight loss. Now, here's the thing. The downside is sea moss is really expensive. And so I tell my patients, just stick with land vegetables. You know, if you eat broccoli and kale, those are also packed with fiber and nutrients, and it'll get you the same benefits.
And a little less expensive.
Less expensive.
Okay, we always like that as an option. Okay, Brianna from North Phoenix, what type of collagen is the best? I've heard of so many different brands. I know I've heard marine collagen and then the basics.
All kinds of collagen, yeah, and it's good for our skin. So here's the thing. Because it's a supplement, it's not regulated by the FDA. And so it's really hard to recommend a brand because we don't actually know what exactly is in all of these supplements. So what I tell people is read the label. Type 1 collagen is the best because that is what's for hair and skin and nails and bones.
Usually what people are after
is the type 1 collagen.
Typical things.
I always say look for animals that are grass-fed, non-GMO, no other additives or sugars or anything artificial. And so if you read the label, you can find the one that's right for you, but it's really hard to recommend a brand based on FDA regulations.
Sure, and there's so many now. We talked about the superfood mix-ins and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jade from Anthem says, if interested in the red light therapy, which we talked about earlier, how much time exposed is too much time?
You know, that is a great question. So it's important to remember red light therapy is very different than things like UV radiation. And so it doesn't come with the same harms. Now, the best red light masks, they're the ones that are effective if you just wear it for 5 to 10 minutes. And so a lot of doctors say we don't want you going beyond 30 minutes. More is not better. But if you can get the benefit in 5 to 10 minutes, that's ideal. And here's the problem. We don't actually know what happens if you do longer than 30 minutes a day. We don't know what the risks are for the upper ends of normal. And so we always say 30 minutes max.
And I'm sure those videos are out there too, probably horrifying.
People doing hours.
Too much. And you don't probably, and correct me if I'm wrong, you don't want to overcorrect. If you're feeling like you have a problem with one of these areas, skin, hair, nails, you don't want to overcorrect.
Exactly, yeah. So if you use more red light, it's not like you're going to get a better benefit. It's really use it as directed.
Okay. All right, as directed. Destiny from Phoenix asking, I have been in love with matcha lately. I love matcha too. I put the organic powder in with a cup of ice, oat milk, and agave. What are the health benefits of this particular tea?
I love matcha as well. So for people who don't know, this is a Japanese tea. It's a green tea. It does have health benefits. It's packed with antioxidants. And so we love that because it can help decrease inflammation. Now for matcha in particular, there was a study that found people who drink matcha tea, they have less stress. And so it's helpful for stress and anxiety. There was another study that found people who drank it, they were able to perform better on tasks because it helped with attention. But the catch there is it might be because of the caffeine. So the caffeine might be helping with attention, but we do think it has stress relieving benefits to it. So I love matcha.
And probably beneficial if you're not a coffee drinker, which I know a lot of people, surprisingly in this newsroom, don't drink coffee. So if you can get a little bit of that caffeine from the matcha tea.
Exactly, yeah, and I don't drink coffee either. And so, you know, I think tea is kind of the way I go if I want to get caffeine. And so it does have that nice benefit of helping you relax because a lot of drinks with caffeine actually make you more stressed. They amp you up. And so this is one of those few drinks that has caffeine that can actually relax you a little bit.
Wow, a nice middle of the road. Okay, Dr. Natasha Bhuyan, thank you so much.